Hey everybody, I'm back with another video. So, it's Halloween. So, I'm dressed up as Scott Pilgrim. From when he gets his fire sword in the fourth book and at the end of the movie. So, yeah, there you go. So I just posted that on my Instagram, my, Facebook and Twitter and whatnot. Anyway, there's my Halloween costume, so I figured I'd also give you guys a special review. I don't do this very often, because I usually can't think of anything that's good for Halloween. Because, like, Marvel Zombies, I can't really review, because, Comic Pop's already done that and everything. So, I went to a comic book store, and usually if I go to a comic book store, I pick up something I already know about, like Spider-Man or Daredevil or Hulk, some sort of superhero I already know about. So I figured I'd give this a shot, because, I don't know about this, it's #1. So I figured, hey, let's give this a go and see if I like it. So this is by Black Mask Comics. Devil Within, #1. So, what do I think of it? Is the question. So, we'll start off with the art. The art itself is not, relatively speaking, bad. But I noticed, I know some artists, they cut corners, like Rob Liefeld. When he first, kind of started out, he couldn't draw feet, so he would kind of cover up his feet most of the time. And this artist, I noticed, uses a lot of black and to, cover. Granted, it's a horror book, a scary book, if you want to call it that, whatever. So, I don't know if the black is used to create suspense or make a tone, but, set the mood. But there's a lot of black, just, in weird places. Like right here, I noticed that there's just, so much, they're covering up, so much that it isn't necessary to cover up. But I don't know if they're trying to get corners or they're trying to set the mood. It just kind of bothers me. The panel layout, I feel like, is fine. It's a lot more than I could do, because I try to write my own comics, but I get in a headspace of, normal comic books, back from the 30s, when it's just, panel, panel, panel. But this one has interesting panel layouts, so that's good. Kind of like, I reviewed Deadly Class, and I like Deadly Class's panel layout, because they do a lot of interesting things with the medium of comic books. But how's the writing? So the art's not bad, pretty good actually. Just that little, it might be a mistake. I'm not sure, because again, it's hard to tell. I'm not a very good artist myself, so But the writing, I would consider myself a better writer than I am an artist. So the writing is, I'm kind of up in the air about it, because it's not horrible. But, I don't know, I feel like they didn't explain a whole lot. There's a little excerpt to start the comic off, right there. But, it doesn't explain, anything in there. And then, there's also things that are left unsaid. Because it's a first issue, so, I mean, they could be withholding information to spring it on us later, maybe. But we don't really know, and again, I know there's over-exposition and there's not enough exposition, so it's hard to find the balance. I understand that, but, we know that, Samantha and Michelle are newlyweds, and they just moved into this house, and we start off, and they just get back from something, and, Michelle's drunk, and she goes to, wash up or whatever, and she sees a ghost in the mirror, or a demon sort of thing, her own reflection, but it's, looks all, weird, and she sees a demonic version of herself in the mirror. And, Samantha doesn't believe her, and then things are broken in their house, and the cops come, and you learn kind of nothing. It's just a weird thing, because again, that's what I mean. Is they don't tell you anything. They bring up Michelle's ex, but they don't explain it very well, in my opinion. And some things, like, they just sort of, they don't make a lot of sense. The way that time passes, or also the ending I don't understand very well. It's not portrayed very well, but that's what's going on. But I mean, overall, I think the story is fine. There's a bit of writing error and not explaining anything very well, but it's a scary comic, so it's kind of, I guess you could argue it's like building suspense. Maybe it's withholding information for a next issue or something. You never know. So how would I rate this comic overall? I'd probably give it like a C-. You know, it's interesting. I don't know where it's gonna go exactly. But you know, I don't know if I'd. You know, you can check it out for yourself. I don't know how original the concept is, but I mean, I guess we're not looking for originality per se. I'm just reviewing the issue as I objectively, as from my own point of view. So I'd probably give it like a C+, or just a solid C. You can check it out. Give you a little spook for the holidays. Spooky. Woo. So yeah, and there's of course a bunch of ads in the back, like this girl with the red eye, that looks pretty scary. So, yeah, you can check it out if you'd like, or you cannot. If you like this review, or this kind of reviews, then let me know in the comments below. If you have anything you'd like me to review, then please let me know in the comments below. I'm currently working on a speech for my class on Wonder Woman, so the next thing I review will probably be the Wonder Woman movie, because I have not yet seen that, but I've heard it's really good. So, that will be the next thing I probably review. So I'm going to be trying to do a bunch of research on Wonder Woman at the time. That's what I'm doing currently. So yeah, Wonder Woman, and then something else. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then I appreciate your support. Have a good Halloween. Peace.